it's harder to forgive someone else or forgive yourself?
I find it, for me personally, I find it harder to forgive myself, if I'm really honest. Do you?
I do too. I was just thinking that because I was like, I think I actually forgive people quite easily. Because
You're
I'm
very
like,
good at that.
I understand. I go, yeah, that makes sense. But for me, I have a different set of rules, I think. The only time I have more trouble forgiving somebody else is if it's somebody's been mean to somebody that I love.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, I won't say the names.
One of the purposes of us doing Hey Lemonade was obviously finding a way to provide some extra support for ourselves and finding a way to advance our language and our emotional
literacy,
resilience. Exactly that emotional literacy. I love that word. And giving ourselves some greater tools to develop that resilience, to develop those capabilities and motivate ourselves, whatever it might be that we need in the moment.
I was actually just thinking just quickly when you were talking before about forgiving yourself, how in one of our talks, and you might know, it's either a forgive yourself talk or feeling angry, and it says something like, not forgiving somebody is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die.
That's when you're feeling angry.
When you're feeling angry. Great talk by Alex Wu.
Great talk by Alex Wu. Shout out to you, Alex.
Has a Kung Fu Panda
great
quote
reference
in it as well.
Yeah, and there is another talk about when you need to forgive someone, which also talks about how forgiveness is not about suggesting that the behaviour of someone else or something else that happened is okay. It's not about sweeping it under the rug or pretending it didn't happen. It's actually about letting go of the power that had over you. It's about making your life better. It's about letting go of the power that sits amongst you when you let something else rule your life, which is, holding on to resentment. Forgiving yourself requires it also requires like acknowledging like the ego side of us that doesn't want to do something wrong, and B, for most of us, feels like we need to be perfect or feels like we are always failing. So if something goes wrong or you do something wrong or you're not happy with how something went, then I think often we look at that as a confirmation bias of all the things that we always thought were wrong with ourselves.
Yeah.
And so trying to like let go of that and then trying to let go of the ego of being like not perfect. Like I know it sounds so lame, but I genuinely feel like I have learnt so much from creating these talks and being able to be part of working with these amazing writers and psychologists and voices and hearing what everyone brings and working with you and just the tools. I feel like I've got so many better tools in my toolkit. And so I want to share things like that online because they genuinely have helped me. But I
definitely.
But I also sometimes am like, I don't want it to look like I'm just trying to like hock our business, because I'm not. I genuinely am like...
Well, because it didn't start as a business, did it?
No, it really was
something... It started as a tool and a service that we wanted for ourselves, and we wanted to make a thing, because I was Googling pep talks and they didn't really exist for our like stressful situations. And I was typing into Google, stressed mother, pumping milk, overworked, working in Shrek the Musical, and nobody had that exact experience. And it was really...
I don't know why. I mean, I feel like that's really common.
My whole life has shifted since doing Hey Lemonade.
Totally.
From what I've learnt from you. And you're right, like what we've learnt from those talks and those really specifically evidence-based tools that just help you get through a moment. Sometimes I literally forget, oh wait, we've made a whole range of tools that can help me with this. That's how the human brain just doesn't help itself sometimes, does it?
I know, we're crazy. I would love if anyone is watching this, if you are, thanks. If anyone's watching this and there's something that you would like from a Hey Lemonade pep talk, or something that you would like from a theatre talk, like something you want to know more about, like I'd love for you to like write and tell us, because write in the comments so that we can, because we are always making new things, and to be honest, we get what we make tends to be based on what people have either written whilst they're in the app or to us on social media or through our website and say that they want. And we just aggregate, like we get all of those together and we go, okay, what is most popular, what is most being asked for right now? And that's what we make. So, please keep sharing them with us, because that's going to be, exciting
and
for us.
And selfishly, it'll be talks that we also need for ourselves.
Always.
So thank you.